Okay, in this segment what we're going to talk about is a common cliche, squish the bug. In most parks across America, you'll hear that phrase, squish the bug. What coaches are trying to tell the hitter to do is to turn their back hip or their backside leg to generate more power. That the rotational force in our swing is what we're trying to get when we talk about squish the bug. And the reason we use that, it's an easy word phrase. It's an easy way for kids to know what the coach is looking for. However, it's not the end all or the be all for a good hitter. But it's a simple way, it's a quick way if you've got a hitter who's not turning his back hip to get him to get it going. I'm going to show you what it looks like when a hitter does squish the bug or when he does pivot, and thus using his back hip for power. And also I want to show you what it looks like when a hitter does not turn the back hip or when he's not pivoting on his back foot. So let me show you a couple examples and then we'll come back together and I'll explain it to you a little bit more in depth. Okay, now back to what we were talking about with squish the bug. All squish the bug is when we pivot the right foot for a right-handed batter. Now if you're a left-handed batter, then it's your left foot. And what we're trying to achieve by pivoting the back foot is a rotational turn which allows the hitter to generate more power, more extension through the hitting zone as they hit the baseball. When you don't pivot, when the back foot does not turn, what often happens is the hitter will turn more with his shoulder, causing him to fall back on his heels. So as a coach, if you've got a kid or if you've got a young player who you're trying to get to generate more power and to stay on balance better, then squish the bug is a good term. Is an easy way, is a quick way to get them to turn the back foot. And all it is if they were stepping on a bug and they were squishing it in the ground. Now, for some of your older players, they may be able to turn the back foot and still not pivot. So what we want to do with the older kids is to really emphasize the hips. We want to make sure that the hips, the core, the middle of their body is getting turned. But either way, whether you've got young players or old players, hip rotation is essential to a good swing, and it's a great way to teach young hitters how to pivot, which will then lead them into turning their hips as they get bigger and stronger and more coordinated and being able to do this. So as a coach, go ahead and use the phrase squish the bug. Just remember, it's not the end all and the be all. There's always discussions among hitting coaches as far as should we talk about pivoting or should we not. But pivoting is a key element. If you watch any big league hitter, is a key element in their swing. The hip rotation definitely generates more power, more force into the hitting zone, as well as it will give the hitter more balance by using their lower body.